Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Nkenna. I am responsible for everything that goes on here. As you guys can tell from the title of today's video, we are going to be doing another first impression of a foundation. We've been on somewhat of a kick here, and I'm keeping with the trend, trying out products from Juvia'S Place. This is their I Am Magic Velvety Liquid Foundation. It is a velvety matte liquid foundation, which I just thought I would throw that in there because I do tend to typically lean towards matte foundations. I have very combination oily skin, more so oily, so I like matte products just because I don't want the oil production from my skin to not make the product last as long. The shade that we're going to be swatching today is Malawi, and that is shade 230. As you guys have probably seen in other first impression videos that I've done here on my channel, this is similar packaging that all the other products have. When you open it up, this is what the packaging looks like. It has a sticker back here to say what shade that you got, and it's like the size of, you know, hand cream that you would keep in your purse. In total, you get 30 milliliters or 1 fluid ounce. So on the website, this foundation does retail for $10, and I did purchase this at Ulta. It was a little bit cheaper. All right, so we have a clean base. I just have my brows on. I have nothing on my face right now. And let's get started. All right, so this is after I've put on the foundation. I do have a little bit of shine right up under my eyes. It's not as bad as when I put on the foundation stick. When I put on the foundation stick, I look really, really greasy. So this is what it looks like, freshly applied, definitely full coverage. I think with the amount of product that I use, I definitely could have used less. However, this, you know, I got the job done. Didn't feel like I used too much to the point where I'm having to wipe some off, but I definitely think that I could have used less product, but it is most definitely full coverage, which I do like full coverage foundations. When I wear makeup, I want to go big or go home. I don't want to go home. I want to go big. I want it to look like I'm wearing makeup. Something else that I did want to mention, my sister, my second oldest sister, mentioned that she tried out this foundation and she recommended it to me. However, she did say when she tried it, she felt like a burning sensation. So she, you know, warned me that it might not be sensitive skin friendly because she knows, my siblings know how sensitive my skin really is. So she said that I should try it out, but she did say that there was like a burning sensation. So far, I don't feel anything, so it's pretty good. I did mention when I tried the concealers, I did have a little bit of burning sensation right up underneath my eyes, but other than that, I didn't feel anything else. When I took it off, I didn't notice any, like, you know, patches of hives or anything like that. So far so good with this liquid velvet matte foundation.
Oh hey, it's me again. So this is like what, director's cut number 2, but probably the first one you're gonna see in this video. So I just wanted to mention that with this foundation, something that I really don't like about the Juvia'S Place foundations is that I look hot mess express with the foundation on my face at first. Like, it looks like I have a mud mask, a clay mask on my face, but once it oxidizes and does its thing, it is a really good match. But I look crazy. Like, you guys can see it. I look crazy with it on my face. And that's the thing. I was juggling between different shades while I was in the store, and I got a second opinion from the Ulta consultant. It was like, I really feel like I'm this shade. And she's like, no, just give it a minute. And then we saw that I really was the shade that I was. So at first, it looks absolutely crazy. But then as you guys can see in a minute here, once, you know, I'm about to apply my concealer and I have my concealer on, then it's a better match to my face. So I just wanted to put that out there. I do know how to match foundation with my neck. You guys have seen in other videos, I know how to match my foundation. But that is one of my biggest qualms that I have with this product, is that it looks crazy for so long and you really have to let it sit for, like, I want to say at least 10 minutes before it really starts to look like, you know, it works with your skin. So that's all I wanted to put out there, because I didn't mention it in the video. So this is 3 videos now that I've edited of the Juvia'S Place products, and the first one was the foundation sticks, second one was the concealers, and now finally their velvet matte foundation. I just am seeing that in every video I'm looking crazy. So I just wanted to put that out there. I do know how to match foundations between my neck, my chest, and my face. I'm not matching it to my hands. It does all come together. You just got to be patient. So just wanted to get in front of that before anybody tries to slander me in the comments.
So I have both of the concealers applied. These are both from Juvia'S Place. They're from the I Am Magic line, and I'm using the shade 3, which is the contouring shade that I use. You guys can see it. And then shade 12, which is the highlighting shade. So I just want to say I have this on my skin now, and I'm feeling burning on my nose, like burning. Oh my goodness, and my eyes are watering. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and blend this out as quickly as possible, because last time when I blended it out, then it stopped. So I don't know what it is. I'm using products all from the same family, so I don't know why they wouldn't be compatible with each other, but definitely some burning sensation. The foundation is fine. I think it's just more so the concealer doesn't agree with me, which is actually kind of sad, because I wanted to at least keep the concealer, try something else out, but I think I'm gonna have to return them because I'm not gonna voluntarily subject myself to allergic reactions. All right, so this is the finished look. Definitely think I'm going to return definitely going to return the concealers, but I like the foundation. The foundation's not bad. It has just a tiny bit of shine to it, which is fine, but I do like to have super matte finish foundations, and I think that this is like a demi matte type of foundation. I do like that it's full coverage. The price point is really good because it's a very thick consistency product. I do anticipate it lasting a long time. A little bit's going to go a long way, so even though this seems a little bit small, it's going to last you a long time. In terms of when I would use this product, what was that? Whoa. In terms of when I would use this product, I think that I would use it right now in these winter months. In Atlanta, we're hitting like low 30 degree temperatures, so I think that I would be okay getting away with this type of product because my skin has been incredibly dry this winter. So I most likely would not wear this in the summertime, but right now during these winter months, I definitely think that I can get away with this without looking like I just, you know, swam in some Crisco. Foundation does blend out really well. I use this Morphe G6 brush, but on the packaging it says that you can use a wet makeup sponge or any synthetic makeup brush to blend it out. So the foundation is described as being radiant, creamy, long-lasting, and comfortable. As it's on my face right now, with the exception of, I can't get over the concealer burning, but with the exception of that, it doesn't feel skin-like, but it's not bad. Like, I'm not tempted to be touching my face, or I don't feel like I have, not a helmet, but feel like I have a mask on. So it's in between on the spectrum of second skin and then cake face. And I'm saying it's a little bit closer to second skin. In terms of radiant, I guess that demi matte finish is what they're talking about. I kind of look like I'm glowing. But to me, I feel as though I look pretty, I don't know, just right here in the cheek region, and on my nose, I do feel like I look really greasy, and that could be in part because of my concealer. However, I felt like that before I put the concealer on, so I think just putting on the concealer amplified that. And on the packaging, it does describe this as their second skin foundation. So I think with this foundation, I am going to try something new. I have told you guys I just opt for matte finish foundations. However, in the winter, I can definitely see myself using this all the time just to add some moisture and some radiance back into my skin, because I have been having quite some difficulty with dry skin and dry plaques on my face.
Hey guys, so I just wanted to check in and touch base with you. By the time you guys are seeing this, obviously the video is already up, but I did say that I was going to check in with you guys, and I figured this would be the best way to do it rather than leaving a comment that not everybody's probably going to see. So excuse the attire. I just got home from clinical, but I'm fresh faced, no makeup on or anything. So I wanted to come to you guys and update you about my experience with this foundation. So when I was testing it out in the video, I did say to you guys, I noticed a little bit of a perfume smell, but it didn't irritate me. It wasn't off-putting. It wasn't, you know, enough to really like disturb me. When I applied it, I didn't have any burning sensation, nothing of that nature. It wasn't as bad as the concealer, which was burning underneath my eyes, and then I had to edit out some parts because my eyes were watering badly. So the next morning from filming that video, which would have been yesterday morning at the time that I'm recording this, it would have been yesterday morning, I woke up and I had a lot of texture, bumps, and irritation on my chin, and then it extended up towards my ears as well as in my T-zone area. And you guys aren't going to be able to see it because I have the new iPhone and it does that skin blurring type of thing. So my skin looks phenomenal right now, but I had a lot of texture and I was breaking out, and it's That's like the telltale sign of like when I'm having an allergic reaction. That's usually what happens for me when I have a reaction to some kind of makeup product. So luckily for me, I've seen a dermatologist. We've talked about this, and I have been given 2 different products. I have an emulsion barrier, as well as there's this steroid foam that I have. So I just applied those, and this morning I noticed a significant improvement in my skin. However, I do still have quite a bit of texture right here above my lip and then on my chin. So with that being said, I'm most definitely going to return all of the concealers and all the foundations from Juvia'S Place. I am going to keep the foundation stick because I didn't have any reaction to that, but they're liquid products. I can't keep them. I'm not going to willingly subject myself to an allergic reaction. So I just wanted to let you guys know it did not work out for me. And on the boxes, I do believe it said that it was sensitive skin. It was sensitive skin friendly. You can use it. However, I have super sensitive skin. It didn't work out for me. So I just wanted to keep you guys informed, let you guys know, and give you guys the full, thorough, honest review. Because a lot of times with these foundation reviews, there's nothing to report back on. Everything goes well. But with this, I thought it was necessary to let you guys know that I did end up having a reaction, and I will be returning them. So that's all. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Yeah, let's get back to the video.
So yeah, that is all that I have for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, definitely don't forget to give it a thumbs up, rate, comment, subscribe, like the video. That is all the same thing. Bring a friend next time. I can never get that right. Like the video by giving it a thumbs up, subscribe because it's free, bring a friend next time because that is also free and we love a party. And yeah, that's all that I have for you guys. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.